Johar, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm wearing my Halloween costume. I'm the skeleton bride. There's my veil, see? And then my dress, you can't see all of it, but it's really long. And there's like these frilly things towards, and you can obviously see the skeleton parts and then my sleeves. And yeah, I wore my hair like this because I thought it was really pretty. I took a shower today. My hair came out really nice. So yeah, my hair always comes out nice after a shower. So yeah, I'm gonna do a Halloween themed video. I already did one, but that was not on Halloween because I did it a week or two ago. I want to say more of a week. Halloween Town book tag, which was just created this month. But I want to do this one too because I also wanted to wear my Halloween costume. So this is the Halloween book tag. I almost said Halloween Town book tag. No, I already did that one. This is just the Halloween book tag. That's what it's called, right? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Halloween book tag. So there's only 7 questions, so it shouldn't take that long. Okay, ready? Because I am. Carving pumpkin. Number 1, carving pumpkins. What's a book you're willing to carve up and light on fire? Even though I probably would never do this to any book, I'll have to choose Twilight because I hate it, as you probably have known, because I've probably talked about several times how much I hate Twilight, books and movies. Twilight sucks, and I have so many issues that I really am trying not to get on that rant right now because I have a lot. But I'm failing because I really want to say how much I hate that vampire sparkle, because vampires do not sparkle. Sorry, that's probably my thing I hate the most. But I also don't like Edward Bell. The actors are terrible and cannot act to save their life, and they are just, no. Just no. But yeah, I'm a huge Twilight dislike, and if I had to light up a book, set a book on fire, and it would be Twilight. That's the first place my mind would go. Twilight. Yeah. Number 2 is trick or treat. Who's the character that's a trick and who's the character that is a treat? A trick would have to be Ned from Bewitched Nas and the second book to it, Magic Below. Ned was Ziri's crush at the beginning. She was also one of Ziri's best friends, Vashti's crush, and he's also Brink's older brother, and Brink is Ziri's one true love. Let's be real. But they find out that Ned's not everyone that isn't who they thought he was. He was kind of trying. He ended up finding. They on the journey they went on to try and save Tabitha and let magic be legal again. They see Ned. I almost said Ted. No, Ned. And he says he knows that they all are magical and wants to turn them in. So yeah, he's a trick. I don't think I've talked about Ned that much in my channel because I don't really care much about Ned. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't like him, but I wouldn't say I like him either. Like, I never even really think about him, really. He's just like, does he have to exist? Like, at all? Okay, and then the treat is obviously Khalik, my favorite character in Secrets, my favorite series of all time. And Khalik is amazing. I just love her, and I love everything about her. I love what she stands for. I love her meaning. I love how she's willing to fight for what's right and how strong she is, but also how compassionate she is. Because, I mean, Lusa and Udrak has the compassionate part. Udrak also has the intelligence part. And then Toklo just has the tough and strong part, but Khalik is both. She is tough and strong, and she's a natural born leader, and she will bite your neck off if you mess with her or someone she cares about. But then she can also be the sweetest person you ever meet, so compassionate, so amazing, and she really cares a lot, and she's everything that's good and pure in this world, and I'm in love with her. Number 3 is Candy Corn. Name a book that's always sweet. So I actually went with a book sadly I haven't talked about it enough on my channel, which is Owl Lost. Don't ask me what happened to the cover because I have no idea. I've had this book for a really long time. I have no idea what happened to the cover, so now it's just gone and it's just black. But like, there's the words on there, I have lost. But luckily, I'll be rereading it and I'll be doing book reviews on it. The book club, which I told you a few times, and which the video should go up tomorrow. I don't even know if Mom finished the book though. She's had 2 months. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to finish it now. The book, since she doesn't have that many books and she's not a big reader, she is choosing one of mine, and so I have like set aside all the books that she wants to give a try, which are these books, because this is the one she chose for next month, and then I'll probably choose the second book for the month after that, and then she might choose third book or might go to a different book. I don't know yet. We'll see. But she also wanted to try Bewitched and Oz and the duology of that, and then the Effigies trilogy, and she's considering Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. So yeah. But this is an amazing series, and it's so sweet, and that's kind of ironic since the main characters are technically villains. I mean, they're villain kids and they're raised to be villains, so they act villainous, because this is before the first Descendants movie, so they act all terrible. At least Mel and Jay do. Evie and Carlos are a lot sweeter, but still have that edge to them, obviously, because like growing up in the aisle, you kind of have to, you know. So yeah. Now, what's next? Number 4 is Ghost. Name a character you would love to visit as a ghost. So, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of characters that die, obviously. But I had to go with my personal sad one for me. You know, the one that makes me cry the most. And surprisingly, it's not from Harry Potter, but it's from. This is a spoiler though, so you might want to go ahead a little bit if you. Seekers is the book, so if you don't want to know who dies, then go a little bit ahead. But in the 6th book, Jack ends up sacrificing himself to save his friends. He there's this avalanche, and he ends up saving his friends, but dies in the process. And yeah, it's really sad. And every time I read about it, I just cry and I cry, and I'm just all sad because he's Jack. He's amazing. He's smart and kind and strong, and he's amazing, and he's so sweet. He doesn't give the appreciation he deserves. Like, seriously, he deserves a lot more. By sex, I guess I'll put some honorable mentions because there are plenty of sad characters. I also have to mention Silverstream from Warriors. I know this is a super edition and not the actual series because she dies in the actual series, but since I still don't have a bookshelf at the moment, they're all buried under the super editions, and I'm not taking them out right now. So yeah, and then I also have to kind of throw in. This is Harry Potter. This is Chamber of Secrets. There's a lot of sad deaths on here. Let's be real. The saddest for me are Fred and Lupin. Second saddest would probably be Dobby and my mind just went blank. Tonks, because I actually really liked her. I think she deserved more love. And Sirius was sad. I actually wasn't that sad for Dumbledore, to be honest. I mean, I don't dislike him, but I don't really like him either. It's just a mad character for me. So yeah. But yeah, my number 1 choice is obviously Jack because he's amazing, and I would love to have him visit me as a ghost. Like, seriously. Name it. Dressing up. Name a character you want to be for a day. Man, there's a lot of characters. Let's be real. But I would say I would like to go as, hold on, Draculaura from Monster High, because Draculaura is awesome and I love her. She's a vampire, and it's even mentioned in the movies that it has the biggest heart of anyone. Vampire, monster, normie, doesn't matter. She is so sweet, she's so kind, and she's stronger than people give her credit for. Obviously, she followed up Valentine's spell, her love for Claude and stuff, and it's just so sweet, and I love her, and I would love to be her for a day, like seriously. And her hair, you know, black and pink streaks, and then there's her outfit, you know, pink and black is this awesome mix of colors, and I just love it. Number 6, Witches and Wizards. What's your favorite Harry Potter moment? There are too many. There's Hermione and Ron finally getting together, Ginny and Harry finally getting together, Harry giving Dobby a sock is so sweet, ending of each book, because the ending, well, almost each book, but the endings of each book are so amazing. But my ultimate favorites would have to be the final battle, and then Neville's speech. Absolutely love it. You don't know how many times I would watch Neville's speech on YouTube because it's amazing. I love it. But yeah, there's just so many amazing Harry Potter moments, and it's just so hard to choose. Let's be real. But I narrowed it down a little bit. So, number 7, Blood and Gore. What is a book that was so creepy you had to take a break from reading for a while? None. I love horror movies and thriller movies. I don't usually go pick up a horror or thriller book though, but it's not that I'm afraid to. I don't scare that easily. I don't. But there's just that's why for the trick or treat I couldn't do that one prompt where it's like read a book you've been too scared to read, because there's no book that I'm too scared to read. So there's really no book that would creep me out so much I had to put down for a while. There's books that's made me angry that I had to put down for a minute, or sad that I had to put it down for a minute, but not too creepy that I had to put it down for a minute. There's even been times where I got so excited I had to stop for a minute to get a little bit of the excitement out before I read it again. So yeah, I've had all these emotions that made me stop reading, except for being too creeped out. So go figure. But yeah, so I guess that's the end of this tag. Please like and subscribe and comment your answers for this, or if you decide to do the tag, please tag me in it. I would love to see it. So yeah, this was fun, and I'm glad I wore my Halloween costume for it. Yeah, I kept telling people at the Halloween party, I was like, because I'm a skeleton bride, and my mom at one point even asked who I was marrying, and I was like, the Skeleton Queen, which also makes me Skeleton Queen by marriage, because I prefer girls, so I was like, I'd rather marry the Skeleton Queen rather than the Skeleton King. And my mom's friend who was hosting the Halloween party had like skeletons everywhere, and some of them were like hung up, and I was like, skeleton abuse, those are my skeletons, my people, for being a skeleton bride and skeleton queen. So yeah, and there's actually a lot of people that just surprisingly dressed up as skeletons, so I was like, I have a skeleton army, awesome. But yeah, so that was fun. So yeah, that's the end of this, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you have a very happy Halloween, and I'll talk to you guys later.